Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And, of course, Damian Lillard. And we'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. And Covington sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lillard with it. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now here's Green. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Eason. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Now Lillard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. They set the pick. There's LaVine. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Şengün. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Green. Screen by Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Houston gets it back.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Damian Lillard. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Banked in off the glass.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his size and speed. That's a really lethal combination.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
All right, fans, it's time to get excited.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Oladipo outside. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Covington with the steal. Pass to Davis. Over Oladipo. And it's Davis missing. And here are the Rockets. To the inside. Here's Walker. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So both teams making some changes here. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? You can pick and pop, you can pick and roll, you can post up, you can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
And the foul on Jarace Walker. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Rockets call timeout. Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Lakers Girls. Substitution on court.
On defense, the Rockets. No good. Great tee that time from Green. Outside, Walker. Outside, Green. At the elbow, Whitmore. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brown. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Vanderbilt. Brown outside. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. There's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. Now here's Walker. Green inside. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jalen Green has some serious hops. Yes, he does.
There's the screen. Pass to Ross. Back to Lillard. Now Ross. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacks. Oh! Wow!
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Green. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court. And there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Pass to Şengün. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Green loves putting that vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
Lillard looking around. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trailed by 11. Out left to the wing. Back to Brooks. Screen by Smith. The drive by Brooks. Smith, no luck. Lillard left side. Over in the corner, Wood. Now here's Ross. No scoring in this one. Lillard outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt. That 3 off the mark. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Nice shot by Smith.
Good quick play that time by Smith. For a big guy, he really moves his feet well.
.141 left in the first half. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Brown. Connects from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Pass to Ross. Back to Lillard. He gets it in there. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Smith launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots it. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
Pass to Oladipo. Whitmore with it. The shot from the low post is good.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside, Davis with the bucket. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautiful.
There's the pick. Van Vliet looking around. Whitmore with it. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 16. Outside, LaVine. Davis gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, Walker. Covington with the steal. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. For 3, LaVine. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. They can't stop the run with that one. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to LaVine. Shoots over Bullock. LaVine's shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Nailed from three-point land. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Outside, Davis. Covington with it. Guarded by Walker. There's a screen by Covington. Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jarace Walker.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul.
Anthony Davis.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Now Van Vliet hasn't made one yet. Here's Bullock from past the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
There's a screen by Covington. Lock at 6.
Man,
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Rockets trail by 20. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. Floats it up for Walker. And taken away by Brown. Here's Lillard. Fires from way outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Down low. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Buries it down low.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field,
24.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called for Rockets. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
At the elbow, it's Levine. Another shot. Back to Wood. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Wood buries it. A good shooter off the catch.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Levine, here we go. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Smith outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Levine. Back to Lillard. The 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. If they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
And Green gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Levine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Levine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brooks misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside and finished off by Davis.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Smith rebounded by Covington.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brown, good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Smith. Knocks it loose.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year with one left to be played against the Rockets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
There's Green with the three. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Right side, Levine. He takes it in. Nobody near Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
In the corner, Smith with it. Covington with the steal. Now, here's Lillard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
time to ride. So I hops in the van with my homie Tick and baby Papa. Back then, that was my clique. We grew into Santa Ana and I plan to make it on a month. And what I did for extra fees is break brothers after work playing Get Like Me. I was 14 years old, having just a young little eating value packs in the halls of the public schools. And I used to, but now it's a G thing. But I still know how to make those ends. You don't believe me? Go ask the twins. Now, it's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G.
Yeah, check this out, this is OGLB, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my little Warren G, and he just dropping this to let you know what's happening. Y'all got to recognize, cause this is, you know, a Long Beach thing. But check this out, G-Dub going out there, you know what I'm saying? And holla, you know, yeah.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G.
What's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hot library. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. If you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. None of these other notes. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? Trip, that's not what I do.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the home of the Pelicans. We are live from New Orleans. And, of course, C.J. McCollum. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Williamson with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And Green gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the wing right side. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Williamson. Valanciunas with the ball. Şengün covering. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Now, here's Green. Out to Smith. From the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Now here's Green. Screen by Şengün. Down low. Out to Smith. To the inside. Brooks. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
And Valanciunas penetrating.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingram with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Eason. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Ball with the bucket.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G-League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Now, here's Tuffin. Pass to Daniels. Here is Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
VanVleet attacking. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They set the screen to the middle. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent vision that time in the pick and roll by Oladipo. Always looking for his teammates.
Out to Nance. It's Ingram on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Whitmore with it. Still yet to score. Ingram with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing. To the paint. Pass to Alvarado. Takes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Green. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Whitmore. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Good work there as it goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Oladipo for three. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And that one's good. Daniels.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Walker. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Pass to Nance. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Nance, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Green, the screen. Outside, Walker. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. Here we go, all alone. Here's Alvarado. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Alvarado's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Here's Eason. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Powell. Just 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Timeout called the Rockets. Now, Green launches a 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford. Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Green taking his time here. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Pass to Green. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Şengün.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. And Smith with the stop.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the Rockets pick up three. Ingram deciding where to go with it. There's the screen. A drive by Williamson. Misses the layup.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Smith. Can't connect from short range. New Orleans leading by 20. Williamson outside. Here's Valanciunas. And the Pelicans miss again. And here are the Rockets now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Back to Green. Down low. Here's Şengün. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Valanciunas. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Pass to Valanciunas. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Pass to Valanciunas. The Rockets pull it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to point out.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And stolen by Şengün. One-on-one fast break. Here's Brooks. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass the ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Rockets trailed by 21. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Now here's Green. Here's Şengün. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any sign. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pelicans leading by 23. In the corner, Nance with it. Pass to Powell. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Powell with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the basket by Alvarado. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Back to Walker. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance shoots it in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And here's Walker. Inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot clock at 3. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Screen by Valanciunas. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Here's Oladipo. Outside, Green. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat line. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Rockets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. Now, something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Ingram outside. Pass to Valanciunas to the right side. Here's Toppin. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Here's Houston now. Green draws the double. Pass to Smith. With some arc. Pelicans with the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-6 run. Ball with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Baby, take a break up, let it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down. Don't blame yourself for all the you shouldn't do. I'm getting used to being loved the right way. My put up at the stool, said he got 2. I said I'm cool. He looked at me like, you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the drum, but boom, boom, boom. I sang this tune, I run for you, ain't no DJ. Play me the song and set the mood. She want the truth, it's not the proof I have behind the face. Take a break up, let it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me. bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor's nosy. They see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is, they didn't know that he up. No chain on no rollie, I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. The money was burning a hole in my pocket, that burned a little hole in my. We walked in the function, they dog got the bump, and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Roo, roo, nah, no. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. Ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. Ain't never gonna be me. Just stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like fabulous. About to go pull up on Riri and that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had no pot to dive. The fence can't sit around and bone.
Take a break and lick it. Not to a great relationship, at least I try. Passion burning, gotta make a couple crowns. Oh, I make it back, then you to settle down. I got a real one.
They think they got one about us. Don't trust. These are all my dogs, there's some I can trust. They think they got one about us. That's what they think. Got PTSD nearly. My finger they ran up on. In a car, it feels good to see me.